Hello and welcome. My name is Kaylee and this is Bloom Sewing Studio. Today we have a very exciting video because I'm going to share with you my fall sewing plans. So get all comfy cozy and let's get into it. I have been trying to decide all the things that I want to make. I don't want to overdo it because I already feel like my wardrobe has been quite full, although I don't wear all the things in there due to fit problems or even changing seasons. And so I'm trying to be really intentional about the things that I make for my wardrobe. So what we have here is quite an array of things. I also have this tendency to want to use up my stash, and so I make, trying to use up my stash, and then sometimes I just don't wear those things. So like I said, I'm trying to be intentional. So the first thing that I am going to make for fall is something that I'm actually wearing. I already completed it, so I've got this fabric here. And this fabric was given to me as like part of somebody else's stash, and I somehow acquired it. I can't even remember how, but I really was drawn to the color of it. But unfortunately, the stretch was this way. So I knew that I couldn't make it into like a normal knitted t-shirt. And so what I did was I made it into the Madeline Tee, which in my recent video before this one, I posted what I made this summer. And I had made a white one of these, and I thought this would be perfect for fall. So it's already made. Spoiler, you guys get to see it. It works perfect. The fact that it does not stretch at all. This way, proof. Barely, like I'm really pulling to make that happen. It doesn't really stretch. The stretch was this way. I didn't really want the stripes going up and down, although I think it would be cute to add like a vertical pocket here, which I may do. We'll see. I have had issues with this neckline. So you can see it's kind of gathered here and pulling, and I just can't get it to lay exactly how I want. So that might be something that I will adjust, but for now, this is one of my plans that's already made. I've been working behind the scenes on many of these makes, specifically the next one that I'm going to show you, making up toiles, making sure that it fits me and things like that. So let's get into the next one with this beautiful fabric here. This is actually from Super Cheap Fabrics. Oh, and shout out to Kylie on the machine who sent me this tape. Oh, let me grab it. You may have seen this before, but they have this tape that has a little label on it. And you can write on this label the fiber, the width and the length, where it was sourced from, and then if you pre-washed it or not. And then there's also a notes section if you had any notes that you wanted to add. So I was testing that out this week, and I put it on all of these fabrics that I was planning to use and other fabrics that I've recently gotten. So it helps me remember what they are, which is really nice. So here I've got over 5 yards of this Stretch Deluxe Nude Satin. I've never worked with satin before, but I'm really looking forward to it. With this satin and also with this light nude chiffon, I have planned to make myself my very own and very first adult Halloween costume, and it's going to be so fun and so beautiful. I'm really excited. I'm hoping to add some kind of laces and trims to dress it up, but I'm going to put on one of the sides of me a picture of what this dress looked like on Etsy. Unfortunately, sometimes when you shop on Etsy, the shops aren't always forthright in their product images about what the garment is going to look like. They don't actually make up samples themselves. So this picture is not accurate at all. None of them. I'll show you I think there's 2 or 3 that I was looking at that I was getting inspiration from, that I was going to use those patterns in order to make something beautiful. So I'm actually going to be making an elf dress from Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. It's probably going to be nothing what's the word? Nothing accurate at all. Just something that I think would be really beautiful. So I'm really looking forward to it. And these fabrics I think are perfect and are going to give it that beautiful, like airy vibe. And I've already got myself like a little tiara and some elf ears, and I think it's going to be super fun and beautiful. So, oh, one note that I should tell you. Although their product image is not accurate to the actual garment, the illustrations, the line drawings of it are different. And so they have, that on there. But anyway, I made it up and it was like here. And so I messaged her and I said, hey, was this intended to be at the waist like the product image? And she said, no, but I can do that for you. So she ended up bringing it down, and I'm having it printed and sent to me, not from her. She already sent me the update, and I sent it to a company that prints and sends the pattern. So I should be getting that next week, and I'm excited to see how that looks because I really wanted it at my waist. I think that's going to be really beautiful. So stay tuned for that. I'm really excited. That's probably the first thing that I'm going to work on and complete because Halloween's coming up really soon, and it's kind of a complicated make. So yeah, that's going to be the first thing. Next up, I have this beautiful wool twill from Linen Lab. You heard me talk a lot about them in my last video. It is absolutely stunning. It's got this warmth to it. It's just such a beautiful fabric. And out of this, I'm also going to make a Halloween costume, but it is for my husband, which is crazy because we have dressed up once together in our 8 years of marriage, and it's just not our thing. It's kind of uncomfortable, but we have kids, and I thought, it'd just be so fun if we both had a costume that we like, that we could wear every year, that that I made. And so he's getting a Hobbit cloak out of this. It's got like, I'm gonna have a little leaf pendant just like off the movie. I got that on Etsy. And so yeah, this is going to be for him, the beautiful Hobbit cloak, which is actually quite comical because he's over 6 feet tall. So he's a very tall hobbit. All right, next up, I've got this linen jacquard from Linen Lab as well. Months ago, they sent me, I think it was this piece, and I had originally wanted to make the Emerson pants. In my recent video, you saw I made a red pair of those. I'll put that here. I want to make those same pants in this. This was the original fabric that I wanted to make it out of, but when I went to go cut it out, I just did not have enough. So recently, when we collaborated again for this wool fabric here, I also got a little bit more of this too so that I could complete those pants because I really wanted them in this. I think it is going to be really beautiful and stunning. I just love their fabric, honestly. I can't get over how much I love their fabric because it is just such good quality. It's such good quality. I love their fabric. I love to wear it. It just feels so good. Okay, so that's what I have planned for that. I think that these two will be really fast makes, the cloak and the pants. So if I have time after things calm down, after Thanksgiving, once I get the costumes made, I have 2 more ideas of something that I want to make. And so I've got these 2 fabrics back here. Let me bring them forward. This one here on the top is a lightweight rayon from Super Cheap Fabrics. And recently, as I was scrolling through Etsy, they've been feeding me a whole bunch of new fabric shops. Sorry. They've been feeding me a whole bunch of new pattern shops that I hadn't come across before. And so I found a whole bunch of independent pattern companies that I haven't found on Instagram. These are new to me. And I saw this shirt that I thought would be perfect for this lightweight rayon. I absolutely love the feel of this, and I know it's probably more of a spring or summer shirt, but I know it's just like such a classic and basic top, and I've been looking for something like that I really wanted to make one. So hopefully I'll be able to make this shirt in the fall. If not, it might be moved to either winter or spring, but that is an option. And then lastly, there's this other shirt here that I found also on Etsy from a different shop. I just think it is so beautiful. I was thinking that this linen would be good for it. This is a similar linen, also from Linen Lab, to my white with blue striped dress. It's the same weight, so it makes me feel that it might be a little bit heavy for this shirt, but it also might be totally perfect. And I just think it's an adorable shirt, and I would love to have one, but I think that it would be a great basic but a little over the top at the same time shirt that would be perfect for something like that. I love the long sleeve version, so I hope to be able to make this one in the fall or winter, but I'm hoping the fall, which is why I put it in this video. So that is a roundup of all the things that I plan to make this fall. I really hope that everything works out. I hope to put out a really fun video specifically dedicated to the Halloween costumes, just because there's something super special. I've never really done anything like that before. And I think a lot of people would have interest in like the Lord of the Rings cosplay, whatnot. But like I said, it's not going to be accurate at all, I don't think, but still, I think it'll be fun, and hopefully will inspire others to make something fun like that for themselves or their loved ones or friends. So I hope you guys have a great day. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it, and I hope to see you on the next video.